And we're back for the final battle. Well, not the final battle. The final run to the final battle. I kind of like doing these in 3 minute, three groups. The longest group being the last, because if you come this far, you're clearly dedicated. Um, I did do a little bit of research. There's no wiki for this game yet. I don't know if there ever will be. None of us have really expressed too much of an interest in making one. I've never made a wiki before. But on the Xenopurge Discord, there's a handful of very, very helpful folks there, and some of them have some insights. I do not. Some of them have broke down the stats. Um, Actually, one of them has their own YouTube channel, Felix, who I will maybe put in the comments here a link to his channel. He's got some good insights. Him and I play very differently. Somewhat differently. He focuses a lot more on accuracy and whatnot than I do. My more speed focused playthroughs. But he's broken down the stats, like the raw stats of some of these weapons, and so I went back and looked at that. So the ranges, close range weapons, your pistols, your shotguns, your SMGs, they are most accurate at 1, 2, and 3 range bands, which is pretty big. Like that means that covers, especially early on, most distances you're going to end up being at. Medium weapons are 3 and 4, or sorry, 4 and 5, and then long is anything longer than that, at least from the stats I was looking at. So longer range weapons, way more useful in later missions because the map's bigger. Let us begin. We got our 4 guys now. We got Call here, our newest guy. Another hit and run. We got some, and run and gun. Morse has the ability to shoot. Not that it matters. I don't have to divide anybody up because the spawners our starting spawners are right next to one another. So this one's pretty straightforward. I do not actually like the spawners being that close. Sure, I've got a lot of firepower right next to one another, but it means we are slow in exploring. Lawson gets to go faster. Take up that Mauler. Especially with an elite mission that's double intel, where we gotta get 5 instead of the usual 3 for intel. We're gonna have to basically explore this entire map to get it all. Unless we get really lucky. Lawson, you're going to be in trouble. Hold, actually, collect. Nope. Could not do it fast enough. Let's try to get him to back up a little bit, so maybe whatever came out of that spawner wouldn't see him, or if it did, he'd have a little distance. But he's fine. He's got this. Morse, just collect. The others have that. And I'm going to Connetro Lawson so he can gather that and get the hell out of there. Because that is most our spawners. And he is kind of off by himself. I just don't want him that close to him. Yeah, that Connetro made the difference. Got him out of there. So when this thing comes out, he'll be able to face it. Actually, let's hold him. Oh, shoot. Going to end up needing to use this health. Yeah. He's got backup coming, though. I am just going to drop that bigger health. I've got time. He's got buddies. I was distracted with him. I missed that intel down there. I think we still only have 3 spawners. I'm not seeing a 4th. He's fine. With the current build, he could really handle having his aim up. Alright, let's get him working. That is the last one. Everybody group on Morse. Like, it's tempting to explore those 2 shadowy areas. I mean, he's already up there, is the thought, but that is a trap. That is a trap. If there's sleepers up there, it ties them up. It wastes It wastes healing in order to get him out of there. It's just not. It's all about time. I'm already at wave 5. I'm going to be at wave 6 by the time I get to the extract. And as far as I'm concerned, wave 6 is the max that like a full team like this should be facing. Ideally, I'm out before wave 6. If I see wave 7, I'm not doing what I should be doing. And we're gonna have them all. Yeah, they're gonna finish that guy off on their own. All right, get out of there. Yeah, Mauler's coming, but Morse should be able to get out by the time he gets here. And if not, I got a health. He can take on a Mauler on his own. Yeah, if I'd had him explore those 2 spots, that Mauler would have caught up to us. Like, that's the way I kind of look at things. Is sure I could have explored those and maybe gotten the coin, but then I most certainly would have had to have faced that Mauler. All right, now the fun. Now the fun begins. Do I have any other melee coming after this? Maybe. I think I want to go with the double guns, though. Yeah, when I get up to the very end there, instead of going that route that's going to take me through the melee, I'm going to go get double guns for sure. So I'm going to act like this is the last melee I'm going to get, which means I'm buying both of these. Heck yeah. Sledgehammer for Morse. Yes, I did already upgrade him, so his crappy aim of 40 is now going to become a crappy aim of 30. But it could still make a difference. That his melee is 12. A Mauler has 15 health. So if I plunk him 3 times with that pistol, or is it? I think it's the pistol does. Yeah, the pistol does two damage per shot, I believe. So I just got to hit him twice with that pistol, and I can then kill a Mauler in 2 hits with my hammer. So it's still worth it. Maybe I'll get him a shotgun someday, or a Besos. The Gunblade's going to go to Lawson. The breakpoints on the Gunblade, since it's every 20, if I can get Lawson up to 80, he's going to, he's already doing 1 more damage in melee with the Gunblade than Call would. And if I can get him another 11 aim, that'll bump it up another melee. Yeah, so the Gunblade says 6. But it is actually more than that. When he gets in melee, it's going to go up based off his aim, so it's going to become 9. So yeah, I definitely want to get him more aim. 2 more aim. If I can get his aim up over 80, then his breakpoint will hit, for melee, will hit 10. What is my team divisions now? Morse there. I feel like Hicks is so cool, he shouldn't be with Morse. No. I like those 2 running together. And Lawson's got pretty high melee on his own now. We'll run this. Oh, shoot. Nope, fall back. No. Group Lawson to Call. Recon Lawson. Saw that open door down there, and then... Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a sleeper. For sure. Not Pretty sleepy mission so far. Oh, Kinetra Lawson. Give him a few more shots against that Mauler. Kinetra Hicks. Not just to get a couple shots against that sleeper, but also because he's kind of in the back, so this will catch him up a little quicker. Most our spawners are here. Still have not found our extract. Gonna hold Lawson there. Doing pretty good so far, taking these. There's our extract. Alright, so I'm going to tell everybody to focus. So they're all heading there, but then I'm going to tell them all to group on my guy in the back, which is Lawson. I do focus all and then group to the one guide, mainly because all is quicker. I don't have to make... Since it's real time, I'm making these split-second decisions. Telling focus all doesn't require a decision. They just go, and then group to the guy in the back. So we're all escorting them. That's pretty smooth. I always love a mission where I end with all of my healing. It means I've not only did I end with all of my healing, all of my guys have like mostly full health. It is a sign I made correct decisions in grouping my guys and whatnot. Some melee bumps. Gonna give it to Call. Get him. It's nice to have a little bit of that gives me a chance if I get some shots off to one shot a scout. Speaking of which, let's get Morse one more. Let's do Lawson one more because that'll get Lawson to his 10 when the gunblade kicks in. And we're gonna get Morse there because if the pistol does 2 damage. All I got to do is hit a Mauler once with the pistol, and then I can 2-shot him with the Warhammer. And I'll save the rest because I've got an accuracy upgrade coming up for me to give out. And those are, like I said in the Huntsman videos, those are cumulative. So it just keeps getting more expensive the more of those upgrades you give. So you got to kind of be judicious when and how you give them. Sad I don't have any grenades if we get jumped by sleepers, but I'm getting to the point where my melee on these guys is getting big enough. I'm not too scared of sleepers. That's the kind of thing someone says just before a sleeper tears his face off. And that fear of sleepers is why I'm going to have Lawson group with Call there, just in case. Hey, or a Mauler. That also works. Lawson gets the Kinetra because he can kill that guy faster and then come back up Call. I'm going to tell him right now to recon because once that's clear, they're good. Haven't found a single piece of intel. Or a sleeper, but we know that Hicks has one there. Well, I guess not Hicks anymore because it's north. And there's one down. There's our 2 sleepers. We can see where the open doors are. Let's group Morse with Lawson. Call. Yeah, there's a spawner there. Well, that's cool. That means that yeah, that means at least 3 of our spawners are behind us. Might still only have 3 spawners. Kind of looks like that's the case. I don't remember when it jumps to 4. Gave Morse the Kinetra more to just get him out of there quicker. We're going to extract because it doesn't look like there's any spawners near us. Those guys are too far away to bother us. Another pretty solid mission, ending with all my healing. I just find it's easier to build Hicks and Morse to being kind of the solo warriors they are. It's one of the reasons I find Sentinel easier than Huntsman. It's just easier to have them recon more efficiently. Yeah, so I'm going to get another upgrade option up here All right, accuracy, Lawson for sure. Lawson again? Yeah. I mean, it's not a huge break point for him to hit 11 when he's in melee, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And if he gets those with 89 aim, do I just want to blow all my money? I do. I do just want to blow all my money. More accuracy for suppress means more slowed down guys, and this way call doesn't entirely suck. Yeah, I might have saved some for orders, but I already got a handful of good orders. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Keep the divisions the way they are. That's working. These team divisions are working out for us. That's a satisfying level of aim for those two guys. Call doesn't entirely suck now. Let's give Call to Kinetra. Once again, he didn't need it, but it does speed up the guy who's going to fall back, who's gonna tend to be in the rear. Let's keep Lawson with Call, because clearly there's a sleeper down there. We'll give this one to Lawson. Oh, that's two sleepers. Oh, that's I should I guess and a Mauler. Oh, wow. Lawson, drink some health. I assume you're drinking it. Hicks, grab that. You know, I'm not going to use the big heal on him. He didn't get... You guys stay together for now. Just till we see what's in there. That's probably most... Oh, my God, there's the package. All right. Call, grab that. Recon Lawson. Oh, there's the way out. Everybody group on Call. Oh, I did that wrong. And then I guess Call can just kind of keep exploring, tell people. So if I wanted to, I could... Alright, let's use the big heal on Lawson. I could just extract Call right now and guarantee mission success. Hicks is dying. There we go. Which is probably the safer and smarter move. But Hicks needs help, and I just don't... Focus. Call. And everybody's grouped on Call. I just don't... Not only do I not want to lose the money from losing a troop, and I think Call's, even though his aim sucks and his melee is awful right now, he's got that 50 hit points. It'd take a lot to bring him down, and I want to make sure I get Hicks out of there. It's not just the money. I just don't like leaving troops behind unless unless there's no other choice. I think if anything spawns down there, they will be able to extract before it gets to them. It's also about the money. Do I want more aim or more melee? I think I want more aim for the guys who don't have it. And I can avoid a package mission. Only one more. Yeah, I mean 90 aim on a suppressed guy is pretty cool, but this goes back to me loving the balanced troops to some degree. So let's just hook up Call. Everybody's together. Not ideal, especially for an intel mission, but whatevs. We'll persevere. We're doing pretty good. And the cool thing about the speed on... Let's give Kinetra to Call. Once again, not just to kill things, but just because he keeps falling back, so he's... I want him to stay with the team. Lawson, you got Gunblade. You're fine going solo in there. If there's a sleeper, which there's not, you'd have handled it. Hicks is in a little bit of danger. Probably gonna just drop one of these. Give him the big heals. Yeah, I'd rather give him the big. He can kill that guy before he gets to him. Hicks will probably get this insta heal, but I've seen instances in the past where that it just turns out he's not the person who ends up in danger, and someone else, that ends up needing that heal. It's an instant heal, so I can use it when I need it, as long as I'm paying attention. I'm just going to pay very close attention to Hicks. Shit. Keep reconning Morse. These guys. Ooh, come on, kill him. There we go. Get out of there, guys. There's one spawner down that way. Let's group call with Hicks. Let's hold Hicks. Let's recon call. Group Hicks to call. Let's group Lawson. Oh no. No. Everybody just get out. Just leave. Fingers. We might have a Mauler coming, though. I think Morse can get out of there in time. Run. And if not... Oh, shit. Well, if not, I guess we'll see how that big hammer works out for him. I maybe got a little cocky there. I think he could actually kill 2 Maulers. Fortunately, we don't have to find out. There's my grenades. Awesome. Now I feel more comfortable. And then it's just Guntown all the way to the finish. 2 elite missions. Now if I'm fast, I can hit sleepers before they hit us. Lawson, go grab that. Oh, let's get you up there, Hicks. Oh, connector for you, because you're about to engage in that hallway, probably. Yep. Morse just, that hammer is just wailing through scouts. I want Call to grab this intel in case he gets jumped and murdered, because then the intel is grabbed. He'll be fine. I got grenades if he gets in trouble. But he is going to be coming out of that room to 2 spawners. Let's not have him grab that package yet. stat reduction on it. Now he can go grab that package. And everybody else can go to him. Let's have Lawson heal up while the others catch up. Okay, Call, start moving towards the evac. Let's actually have Call move at that. Oh, I don't remember what is it. Focus is +3 to your speed for following the order. I think group is +2. Extract is +4. Telling Morse to extract so he doesn't run off like an idiot, and then everybody else extracts. Guns, guns, guns. Ooh. Yeah, especially knowing that short is considered 1, 2, and 3. Even on a hit and run guy, even someone with as low as accuracy as him, you fire so many bullets with it. I'm going to give that to him. I'd almost prefer a Beso. You know what? I am going to wait. I'm going to wait. Because I might get a Beso, which does guaranteed, I think, 1 or 2 damage to anything you shoot at 1 space from you. Be perfect for Morse. I wish I could have gotten his speed up. 25 is just a little low. 26 is where you start hitting them before they hit you. 27 is where you're guaranteed to hit them before they hit you. But it's fine. Let's do Kinetra on... I'm just going to do Kinetra on both Lawson and... That's a long hallway to go down. Get him to catch up and explore quick. Want those two to go down that hallway together. Could be a hive down there. Either way, having them together. Long hallway, that many doors. I assume there's a sleeper somewhere in there. Call's going to be facing a sleeper by himself. Oh. Alright, I was able to get the flash grenade off, which means... Oh, shit. Well, good thing I got all these heals. I got the flash grenade off, which means that Mauler is doing less damage. But Call's still in a little trouble. Those sleepers follow Xenos when they come across them. So what happened is that guy saw the... There's going to be more coming out of there. I'm just going to have to... Big heal. Good. Alright, now you can see, and I can drop a frag grenade if it gets real bad. Hicks can go back to doing his own thing. Shit! Well, I just blew up Call. Not my finest hour. Fortunately, Call has enough hit points to survive a grenade. It's fine. It's fine. The team's coming together. Let's have Call... Oh, no, that guy came out after me. That's, hey, you know, fallback guy with a grenade. With a lot of hit points. Sometimes it works out when you blow them up. Down there. There's our group. Everyone on Call, who's almost certainly going to die. Maybe not. Maybe not. That's not good for you, Call. No. Well, you know, Maybe if I hadn't blown him up with the grenade. But it's fine. We're making enough money. This is an elite mission, so it'll make us even more money. I just need enough money to buy 2 more guns. 1 more gun, really. It's not like Morse really needs a gun. Gonna extract Morse so that he doesn't go running down that hallway. And then there you go. Yeah, you want to override that order. Get everybody out of there. We're running out of time. Will they get out of there in time before that next spawner goes? It's going to be close. I think I'm just going to roll the dice. I think they can get out of there before that spawner spawns guys and they catch up to them. Well, with the Huntsman, you watch me blow somebody up with a mine. With Sentinel, you got to watch me blow somebody up with a grenade. Cool. I can live with this. I do not have enough money for all of them. Well, Bolt SMG is just always a good time. It does bump his accuracy up. And his speed. There we go. There you go, Morse. And I can't afford nothing else. I guess if I could just keep refresh. Nope. It's just going to be... That's fine. Lawson's fine with a pistol. He's got a really high aim. He can shoot from across the map. That's speed for Morse. That's the cool part. Here we go. Final mission. Thanks for sticking with me this long if you're still watching. Well, you clearly are because you're here. Once again, Cantera for these 2 guys in the long hallway. And the guy who's getting the package. Like giving it to the fallback guy. Keep him out of melee. Kind of wish I find it later, but, you know, it's Xenopurge. You work with what you're given. Just means I got stat reduction on call this whole time. For the final mission, I am a little more likely to have him bail early on, because he's the only person who needs to extract now. Everybody else, it's optional. Looks like the direction Lawson's going, it doesn't have any spawners. I'm not going to complain about... Oh, no, that could be... So we're just going to group call with Lawson. That could be the Hive, but it could be a sleeper. It is the Hive. Could have dropped... Oh. Just dropping a flash on that. More for the speed reduction than anything else. Call can get back up there and help those guys out. There's our final intel. Spawner. Still got to find the evac though. Call's gonna get jumped here. Probably should have pulled him back. Wasn't paying attention. Let's just wrap this up. Call, you should be good. Have the big heal. You need it. Hicks, grab that. There's all our spawners. Still got a couple instant heals. Not doing too bad. Hicks is gonna end up needing them. Alright, I am just gonna get call out because this is... I got distracted. Because once he's out, we win. And then we'll group Lawson up with Morse to try to get Morse out of here alive. I got distracted getting call out, and Hicks died, which is fine. All we got to do is get call out. Austin's trying to save Morse. All right, you guys just get out. You get it. Just leave. Well, there we go. It's, we won. It's just a question of whether or not Morse won. Is he going to get out of there? That's Sentinel. It was a little quieter. I didn't have as much to say. If you guys do have questions, feel free to ask. I enjoy doing this, it turns out. So I'll be doing more. I'll make one for Synth, which will involve a little more talking for me. The Synth strategy is quite different. You're hitting big spoiler territory there. And the next squad, BioWeave. Very unique mechanics. There are probably more fun ways to go about Synth. I like my strategy with them, but there you have it. Sentinel is in fact, I think, the easiest to build them to be solo recon guys like I did here, especially if you can get those flash and frag grenades and are quick to attack with them. I won't probably upload another video for a little while. For anyone who happens to be watching this as I'm doing them, I start work tomorrow again, so probably be a week or so before the synth gets uploaded. Thanks for watching.